me again. My name is Rian. I would like to present my topic is about regional cooperation agreement on combating piracy and armed robbery against ships, the trends and the challenge. First of all, I would like to explain about the ReCAAP, the overview. The ReCAAP itself is the first regional government-to-government agreement to promote and enhance cooperation against piracy and armed robbery in Asia. The ReCAAP was formed in 2006. There are 20 controlling parties in ReCAAP, and also the ReCAAP has the ability to share and provide information in real time and the distributions of data compilations, which based on the principle of freedom of marine diplomacy. And also, the ReCAAP provides epistemic analysis assistance to prevent and improve the ability of the authorities to deal with the issue of piracy and armed robbery. So now we jump to explain about the ReCAAP performance. How do the ReCAAP works? Before that, there are three basic pillars in ReCAAP performance. First, sharing regional security information. The second, capacity building in security field, which develop and create conducive conditions to know trends and the needs of members of sea security in carrying out their actions to prevent and respond to maritime security issues in the regions. And the third, strengthen international maritime security organizations, which ReCAAP creates an integrated connections in strengthening the network to international standard. How does the ReCAAP works? Is first, the ReCAAP monitors the maritime situations in regions, and then they identify the hotspots, then categorize to create a mapping hotspots in areas that have a weakness against attacks in certain waters. And then they understand the hotspots from year to year to get a complete countermeasures and create its own security in the sea lands, expanding the area of patrol coverage or moving the patrol point to reduce piracy and armed robbery activities. And the ReCAAP increase reports between focal points to conduct a preliminary review at the scene. And then we jump to why do states want to join ReCAAP. First reasons is about the dynamics of international security after the 9/11. That these conditions push the creation of a global war on terrorism, so that it succeeded in raising the issue of non-traditional security issues, such as the issue of transnational crime as lively discussions in various regions. And the second is that because of the rise of piracy and armed robbery issues in Asian waters. And the last reason is because the improvements on non-traditional issues have also been made at regional level but did not get significant results. And then the last point is the challenge that was faced by the ReCAAP. The challenge faced by ReCAAP lie in operational instruments such as enforcement and law enforcement. ReCAAP doesn't have the authority to carry out law enforcement and enforcement in the regions, including to encourage sea patrols that are owned by the member states to conduct safeguard quickly. Because the ability of ReCAAP is limited to assisting the distributions of information, providing analysis assistance that is epistemic, and providing an increase in capacity building. And the second, narrow space for movement. Focal points limit and reduce the scope of ReCAAP, so that ReCAAP works according to the agreement and has no obligations to take specific actions other than sharing information. The third, the concept of interventions and state sovereignty also made as the challenge for the ReCAAP, especially in the Southeast Asian region. The Southeast Asian region consider foreign policy as a sovereign concept, which is a factor that cannot be intervened. Thus, law enforcement returns to national law in force in the country. And the fourth, border issues are still a sensitive issue as in Southeast Asian waters as the member of ReCAAP. These situations complicate ReCAAP's performance in conducting patrol actions and taking rapid response actions in providing information related to surrounding sea patrols. And the next is other securitization principles in Southeast Asian water, such as the Regional Maritime Security Initiative (RMSI) and the Obuchi Initiative. The emergence of maritime corporations has led to competitions that has almost the same ability to help eradicate the issue of piracy and armed robbery in the Southeast Asian regions. And the last challenge is South China Sea dispute encourage piracy and armed robbery crime are increasing, so that the ReCAAP must take an active role in the creation of defense diplomacy and achieve a collective security or comprehensive security in maritime security field among member states. And the last part is the conclusions. As the conclusions, the emergence of ReCAAP indeed gives hope to the maritime security conditions that create the possibility of arrest or active interactions that can minimize the acts of piracy and armed robbery that they occur. The role of ReCAAP influences maritime security conditions because there are more specific data collections providing information in an intense and real-time manner. And assistance to capacity building is key in the role of ReCAAP in the Southeast Asian region. That's all from me, and thank you.